right. Yes. We last left off with you taking on the Chromatic Abyss, clearing the exam, and receiving the password to Esquia's nest.
This is what happened. This is what happened. 50% crit rate.
Oh, it's like, there's a lot of things on the screen right now. What are you specifically trying to acknowledge? Because if you're looking at it, like if you're highlighting something, I don't know what you're highlighting. Okay, yes. 50% crit rate is active. This is true.
I'm looking forward to see how that goes.
Sounds like a good way to make use of her abilities that work with crit. And then I'm sure if you look at the skill list for her, you'll see, you know, what skills lead into that build. And the same for the rest of the party, too.
Yeah.
Did you put new stuff on right at the end? You put the crit on. You redid your attributes, I think, but the abilities were the same. We were talking about, like, essentially the benefits of using, was it Elemental Trick? Right? To get one of each.
Right.
But then, if you go to the skill tree, on the right, you're going to need 10 skill points to unlock what comes under.
Elemental Genesis.
Exactly. But if you land 4 crits with Elemental Trick, you're still getting 4 stains of each, one of each color, you know, which is all pretty great in one shot. So,
some mayhem.
For the cost of 3, you can potentially fill up your entire stain collection.
Pretty good. Alright, let's leave this area. Whew. I know what's going on the overworld map.
Yeah, you can always take a look, and anything that doesn't have a name next to it is a place you haven't entered yet.
Aha. Hello?
Uh-oh.
That doesn't seem too good.
Okay.
Loading shaders and whatever.
We good. I was about to drop a Zutalar.
This is Esquia's nest. A small burgeon. And then I guess this spot.
That is unvisited. As is that.
This and this.
And that.
Okay, maybe we can go over here. I wish there was a way to like put a marker or something.
Yeah, you can't, but what you can do is like look at your orientation. So that is due southeast. And if you press, or you can see the compass there.
Yeah.
So kind of old school. But just point yourself in the...
I think I'm going towards the red over there.
Yeah, that would be southeast.
And what is this floaty thing? Oh, birds, I think.
Oh, the white? Yeah, birds for scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, always important. Gurren Lagann is nowhere near as big as you think it is, unless you can see the birds for scale.
What's this? Oh, it's locked.
Traversable for now.
Okay. Another day. And then on the back end, maybe here, connects to the end of the peninsula? Oh, probably not, eh?
What's the difference between a peninsula and a tiny island? I guess, oh no wait, a peninsula is connected by one thing that stretches outward, right?
Yeah, I guess the peninsula is connected by the isthmus.
You gotta have a land connection, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this would be the peninsula, and this would be the isthmus.
Isthmus?
I think so.
Ooh.
Can you Google that?
That's
for
a new
me?
word.
Just-
ISMUS.
No, there's more letters than that. You'll figure it out.
Isthmus, huh? Interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna go towards the small burgeon and try to see if this part here is accessible.
ISTHMUS.
Yes.
Narrow strip of land connecting two larger areas across an expanse of water by which they're otherwise separated. Oh. Okay. So it's like Panama and isthmus?
I don't know, isn't it like disconnected? With the canal or whatever? I don't know.
A land bridge. Yeah, Alaska to Russia, I guess. The Siam Gap, I believe, that is water. But before the canal, Panama was an isthmus. Okay, yeah, okay. I mean, when you look at it from a distance, it does look connected, so.
What's going on here?
Change.
Hello.
Look, big size, like brother.
You grew up fast. Do all of you do this?
No, was broken. Humans fix me. Want you, take, reward. Blech. Horf up your reward. Pick up your slop.
But you barf. Is it this
It's
thing?
glowing, yeah.
Super.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks. It's very nice of you.
You fed him skin.
So, aren't you going to see your mistress?
Me felt mistress, but what I see up, not mistress. Regent.
Regent? Who is this regent?
Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. She watches. There. Sky.
Okay. That's the same thing.
And that's it.
Alright. Well, you were nice enough. I guess I will see you around.
A little bit of color. For a little bit of kindness.
This is all good. Right, at camp for the colors of Lumina, right?
Exactly. Now the weirdest part is, every time you fight a Bourgeon, they give you Bourgeon skin. But since you've already done this quest, there's nothing to do with them. So you just collect Bourgeon skin for the rest of the game. And I'm like, I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do.
So would it be around this corner here?
Would what be?
This thing.
Yes, it looks like you'd have to go north and then do west. In fact, I believe you did approach this before.
Did that also say danger?
I believe you took a look at the situation and noped the fuck out.
Alright, let me check what's going on. Redwoods.
The 56th.
Okay, I see some kind of like smoke over there. Do I want it?
Do you want that smoke?
Seems pretty tame.
Are you all about it? Seems to just be that.
An odd-looking fountain. Chroma swirls inside.
Pour in 5,000 chroma?
I guess chroma has to be spent. Let's see what happens. Putting in some color.
It's a lot of chroma. Must minds created by man be considered false? Many have pondered this question. Most have understood its complexity. But alas, not all. Long had they thought the answer obvious. But the more they pondered, the more it consumed them whole.
C'est quoi ce truc? Un distributeur d'histoires incompréhensibles?
Personnellement, j'ai trouvé ça très intéressant. On pourrait peut-être réessayer, non?
That wasn't very dangerous.
It's dangerous to your wallet.
The odd-looking fountain.
And it depends. Is your name David Cage? Because if it is, you might find that kind of question very dangerous. If your name is Yoko Taro, you kind of find it interesting. But, you know, some people might...
Depending on the source.
depending on who you are, you might receive it a little differently.
The last time chroma was poured inside, the fountain began to speak.
It
Oh,
sure
boy.
did. Do you want this smoke? Can you afford this smoke?
I'm tempted to pour it in. I will be broke.
You will be broke.
I hope it's not gonna ask me for more. Maybe 15 is gonna be enough. Let's do it.
Grief is not a burden that needs to be carried alone. Still, it has broken the minds of many, with profound consequences. Last time you poured inside?
Oh, Jesus. All right. Money in the bank.
Your mouth's writing checks. Let's see what the exchange rate is
Money in the bank.
when we take it to the ATM.
Sheesh.
Hustle or scam?
Up to now, it's a scam.
Is it? Do you not find words interesting?
Words are very interesting. But where's the danger?
Are you someone who... Is the danger in the words? Do you ruminate on thoughts? Do you muse in the air? Philosophies?
I won't think about it too hard.
Okay.
Right. I guess these are icons for the friendlies. The gestrals.
Some games like when you think about it. The gestrals arena, you did walk in early, but you lost.
Yeah, that's friendly, right?
So, just for the record, even though it's marked as a place you've been, you didn't end up completing everything there.
Yeah. Although, I'm probably still not good enough to beat them, right? They were like...
Who knows where you're at?
And what about... okay, this is probably all inaccessible. I
Yeah,
assume.
so that orange...
Riskiness is going to be the target.
that little orange mark on the map kind of tells you what's kind of
This
blocked off for
marked.
now. Yeah.
Alright.
Can a robot learn to be human, Reggie? This is what David Cage asks. To which Yoko Taro replies, "Can a human?" And David Cage goes, "What?" Then Yoko Taro says, "Can a human learn to be human?" And David Cage says, I don't understand. And this is the meme.
I'm going to that point of interest.
I know you've only heard those names from a distance, but
Yes, very often from here.
Yeah. Yoko Taro created Nier Automata, a really great video game talking about, you know, mechanical life, so to speak, robots and things like that. David Cage did the same, except he did so with the tact of a fucking hammer. And when he ran out of ideas, he resorted to MLK speeches and allegories for robots.
That's a good way to drive your point home.
But then when asked about what his games are about, he said they're about on nothing, actually, just asking questions. So when the robots are at the back of the bus,
don't worry about it.
Just asking questions.
Eskia's Nest. Did it flash or did my brain just skip frames?
Your brain skipped frames.
I just need to touch it, right?
Yep.
Okay, I don't need to rest at it.
No. Oh, hi, little humans. You need the password to enter.
Golgra a dit de crier le mot de passe aussi fort que possible. Alors... Gustave? Tu as du coffre?
Vraiment?
Allez, sois pas timide.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your full chest, exactly. Don't be shy.
Dégage de là!
Jeez.
Don't need to be so rude.
Non, 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 c'est juste... C'est le mot de passe.
I don't know. Goga never told me the password, but whatever. Just go in. Rude.
Ah, je m'excuse, sincèrement. Golgra nous a dit que c'était le mot de passe. et-
Laisse. C'est un gestral. Il aura tout oublié dans 5 minutes.
Je suis désolé.
Trying to be nice.
He's so upset by it.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Did a good job.
Humans are so rude. More so than gestrals, which is really saying something.
Alright, buddy. Sorry about that. So we came in this way. Flag. There's stuff over there. A little crack on this side. Aha! No trap.
On peut s'en servir.
What is it? Why ain't you showing me anything? What the hell?
Didn't it? Well. Yeah.
Fuck me,
it's
I guess.
probably one of those. The purples are usually just little upgradables. Well, shit. Alright. Ah, there it is.
What? Okay, super delayed. Sure.
Ah, first time I've seen that. Bug it.
Don't tell me I'm cursed too.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
That's what you get for being rude.
Apologized.
Password is get the fuck out of my way.
Doke. Right, not here. Then we're going up. Oh, but this goes deep. How deep does it go? I'm gonna have to go back.
How deep do you got?
Yeah, that goes way too deep for me to
For you to...
get that item on the left on the bridge, right?
It's quite a ways in.
Yeah.
but you can't jump over that thing, so...
No, but like, did I miss a path somewhere?
Keep an eye out, but, you know, usually if you can't immediately do something, it's like, alright,
It might be way on the backside?
try to figure it out on the way out, yeah, or like way later.
Alright.
This game does that a bunch. You'll see a thing and go, how do I get to that? And you just keep looking towards its direction in general. Geographically, you should be able to curve towards it, but you just might not be able to do so until you go through, you know, the motions.
Qui est censé se nourrir de lumière?
Tu vas bien, Maël?
Je sais pas trop. J'ai encore une sensation de... déjà vu.
La lumière ici, elle m'a l'air un peu... comment dire...
Oh,
Another one of those.
one of those. Okay, so
Wow. Just
important little note. When characters can do that, it means you can too. Because usually the physics
will stop.
will
there.
stop you.
Okay.
So if you ever catch that happening, it means like, oh, the game has decided that's not a collision barrier. Which I found to be actually pretty handy.
Just toss them off stage.
Yeah. Because otherwise I assume collisions everywhere, you know?
Yeah. I think there was an item on top of the column behind me.
But knowing when it's not is usually for a reason.
Yeah, there's something shiny on top of that. Uh-huh. I feel like we're going so deep.
Big nest?
How far do I have to go? I'm in the water. It's not killing me, that's good.
Letting you do it.
I feel like going back, but I didn't see anything in particular. Hold on. Exploration.
Oh, there was that mime.
Yeah. So this goes down. And there's that mine. Let's just fall off then. Weird sounds.
You remember how this goes?
Yeah, there's a hammer and the fists. And I need to break it.
Look at all those turns, though.
3 shields. That's a lot of turns. Is it different?
The shields?
The mine.
The mime is wearing something different. It's
Like, is it a girl mine this time?
wearing a different head attire. What they're wearing is usually what you get from them. You might have forgotten about her skills. Breaking rules.
I never used the breaking rules up to now.
Ah, okay. Well,
Like,
that's what it's for.
It never came up before.
Gotcha,
so-
gotcha.
Well, that was a waste. That was a double waste.
Well, make use of it. We continue.
it.
You got a mark out of it.
On détruit leur bouclier.
Yeah. And you now have Shatter in play for him. And Ciel in place.
My luck girl is not even in.
True. Yes. Lune.
What a
Lucky
mess.
Lune is on the bench right now.
Okay, so I do this to put on charges.
Voilà ta carte. À moi de jouer.
And then...
Her,
Huh.
her system was one moon, or once you have one moon and one sun,
You turn to
you
Twilight.
go Twilight, exactly. And the more suns you have, the more damage you're going to do. The more cards are stacked on them, the more damage you're going to do. And when you reap them out, you can go up to 20 when you're in Twilight.
Gonna get another turn. I'm in offensive. There's no shields. I could put some fire or put it defenseless for the next turn. Yeah, okay. And then it's gonna attack. Oh my god.
Gotta see it once.
Yeah. Every session start is gonna be
for
like this,
sure.
I think.
But that's everybody. Every time you sit down on the game, you gotta see it again and be like, right.
So 8 cards. And then when I go to Twilight, I can put more cards, more Foretell cards, right?
You can go up to 20 in Twilight, yeah.
So if I do Twilight Slash now,
You will consume to 0, and you'll have 2 turns to either place or remove cards. But you have low AP, so when you come into Twilight with low AP, it feels like you're not going to be as versatile.
so I should just attack at this point.
Well, if you put more Foretell on, you'll still get to go higher into the count. You go up to 10,
Yeah.
and you'll get to stack your Sun Foretell, which means
3 charges.
extra damage. And when you eventually consume those 10, you get 1 AP per Sun.
Per Sun and Moon charge.
Per Sun charge.
Just Sun? Okay.
I believe so. Or is it if it's both? Yeah, I might be mistaken on that. But I know that once you have both, like, you can't stack Sun and Moon because the moment you switch, you get both. You switch to Twilight.
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of Moon, you do one Sun, you
Then
switch,
to Twilight.
right?
Yeah.
So. Oh, excuse me. Per Foretell consumed.
Overcharge is ready. But I don't have enough AP for it.
You could always give it to yourself too.
Yeah.
À moi de jouer.
So now I'm maxed at 10.
Yeah. So if you reaped, you would enter Twilight and you would reap 10 Foretell to get 10 AP.
Reap meaning
Pull
Twilight.
Foretell cards out of the enemy.
Pull foretells out of the enemy.
Yeah, so you put Foretell cards, the 10, the number 10 above the life bar
Yeah.
is 10 cards you've put into him,
Yes.
and then you can do moves that take Foretell out.
So the moon skills?
Yes, the moon skills, they consume Foretell and take them out.
So I could do Twilight Slash.
You could do Twilight Slash. It would take 10 out. It would switch you into Twilight mode. It would give you 10 AP. Yeah, she has set up turns. Well, I mean, everybody does.
Save. If enemy is defenseless, play another turn. Guess I could try that.
Je suis prête.
Yeah, it's going to leave you negative AP, but you do have 3. Oh, and he's about to break. Which Gustav could definitely capitalize on, although he's already at 10. So, you know, maybe not as much.
Prépare-toi.
Nice.
Pour ceux qui viendront après.
Si on pariait.
There you go.
So I get 2 turns in Twilight. I got 9 points.
So every foretell is doubled. All damage is doubled.
So now there's no foretell on it.
Yep, because you took it out to do the moon.
So if I do focus foretell, I'll get 10.
Voilà ta carte.
Enemy is not on fire, probably won't be, but I could do Percé for a lot of damage. I'm not in virtuals, it's gonna cost 5, but it's broken, so it's gonna do a lot of damage, right?
It'll do more than usual.
No longer stunned. It gets recharging the overcharge again. And then I need to cash this out.
It says it'll tell you last turn on the Twilight card,
Yeah.
just to make sure you.
Yeah, it said to it earlier. So now I should cash out with the Phantom Blade.
Yeah, so you didn't get to 20, but you can reap in the damage of 10 with the Phantom Blade for some extra damage on Twilight.
Dame force une masterie. Aujourd'hui.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Because that was also with 3 sun stacked onto it, so phenomenal
That's
damage.
pretty good. And now I get some more baguettes.
Done and done.
And I learned attack lifesteal and augmented aim.
Yeah.
Stretching.
She can do it. You have to do a little bit of setup and engineering with her, but she can do it.
So I guess I'll remove Mael and put Leon.
Okay.
I'll remove Ciel. Damn.
For the record, the CL outfit you just got, like that hat to me is canon.
This one?
That was my CL for the whole game.
I see.
I like the cami kind of, you know, beret.
Delta Red.
Also, her sleeveless baguette is pretty sick too. She's cool.
That's nice.
Sailor. Longshoreman.
Alright.
Yeah,
so,
you gotta pick who you want on your party.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, it's a 3-character game, you know. And then who you want to be your last stand. Don't forget the reinforcement system.
Alright. Oh yeah, I learned stuff, right?
Were they learned to completion? Or were they the next step up? I thought they were just...
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think they were learned to completion, no.
Won't think about that for now. Now we drop down here, we can explore. Try to be really quick about it. I can climb here. Nothing around here. Fallen chandelier.
Chandelier. Seems to be it. There you go.
Super.
The fact that it glows means it probably shouldn't be consumed. Got it.
Unless you're a bitch
Someone has to do it.
who hates having a good time.
Nothing. Alright, I'll go around it, fine. Okay, that was it.
Yep. I mean, mushrooms that glow, like as if they need any further mystical properties added to them. Ah! Petanque! Ah! Which way?
Okay, fine, we'll find another
Damn.
circle for you to stop on.
Yo, Barry Sanders can't be touched.
It's going all the way. Please don't jump on some shit after.
Huh?
And don't lead me into a trap, please.
Nah,
Oh.
man. Just to the end zone. Respectfully, handing the ball to the ref. Explosive off the line. You will never keep up.
Okay, hold on. Do I have to corner it somewhere?
Remember how it went last time?
Yeah, it stopped on like a little surface.
Yeah.
It won't disappear or anything, right?
No.
Okay. So is there a surface that I have to like push it towards? Yeah, because right there I see. Okay. Now where do I want to trap it? Is there a surface somewhere? Let me go around the area again. Yeah, I remember it. It stopped on like a little circle thing.
And it's usually the same color.
Pushed it over there. Same color. That might be over there.
Yeah. Got him.
Logic and puzzles. Oh
Petanque.
shit, what does it do again?
Ah. Spill the balls.
It will flee in 3 turns.
It sure will.
Awesome. Just great.
That's his deal. Golden slime, you know.
In 3 turns. Alright, well, let's do the Fortel stuff.
Voilà ta carte.
And now, the magic build. 5 points. Maybe I could shoot it once.
Are you still using that weapon?
Oh, I have to swing with it.
Is the weapon you have still the one that gives you
I feel like we put
Stains.
everything that,
per shot?
yeah.
It is, yeah. I forget if you took it off or not. Yeah, okay. And then you put all your stuff into critting,
Yeah.
and you have Elemental Trick, which is the new thing that gives you stains on crit.
And it's 4 different hits that can all crit
That-
differently.
Yeah.
So let's try this. Keep 1 point for later.
Élément, convergez.
50%. 50% of the time, every time.
Okay.
That was 100%.
Lumière assaut. Charge it up.
Je m'en occupe. Je m'en occupe.
Oh! Oh, what? I don't recall this.
No, that's a new one. 2 turns.
My team is dying, but I don't have time to heal. I have to attack. Okay.
You die or it runs.
Foretell. Okay, you.
Stained up.
I can mayhem and do a lot of damage. Might also break if it fills up.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I fucked up.
You fucked up. Still good damage though.
This is tragic.
Good break.
Prépare-toi.
Faites attention.
Prépare-toi.
Hey. There you
The
go.
tank will flee next turn.
C'est parti.
Damn it. Twilight Slash.
All you can afford. Good damage.
Shit.
Almost broken. And everyone gets a turn before his turn comes up. So right now, if you have someone who can break and they have enough AP, they will be able to break him.
Gustav is playing after. So maybe I could... Maybe I could Elemental Trick and get the stains, and then Gustav is gonna break, maybe?
Will he have enough AP? He has 4 right now, so... Yeah, I could see it. 50% every time.
5 points. Oh, but it's already charged, damn it. My Shatter would not do much here, right? So,
The overcharge is the damage, shatter is for
yeah.
overcharge.
Okay, let's do this.
Pour ceux qui viendront après.
Bam.
Twilight. I guess I could Phantom Blade.
You're consuming 0 foretell.
Oh. Okay, so I should focus Foretell and get 10. And I have 2 turns left. The tank is no longer stunned, but I can do 2 Lun turns.
He squeezed another turn out of it before he's gone.
Shit.
AP's tight.
Yeah. If I attack, I'll gain 1 AP, or...
You'll gain 1.
But I won't get enough for after.
No.
So I should do this.
Yes.
No. Yes.
I don't want to backseat too hard, but that's a good conclusion, yeah.
And then... Shatter for the damage?
Shatter is for breaking.
But he might run after this, right? Is this high lightning damage?
Yeah, I mean, in general, yeah. You know, a low overcharge is pretty weak. So
I'll shatter and hope that we get it through. And then I should Phantom Blade now.
J'ai vu ton avenir.
This is gonna be close.
I've seen your future.
And then Mayhem.
Almost broken. Boom. And he would have broken anyway. So, there you go. You broke him to stop him from running away.
Oh,
Nice
critical
job.
moment learned. I'm gonna have to do this again.
Yeah. It's a mechanic. Pétanque.
And then if he would have run away, I would have had to chase him again on the stage.
Correct.
Okay, it's not too bad. At least it doesn't disappear or anything.
But you'd have to reload the environment.
Ah, okay.
So hit a flag, exit, etc.
I see.
And you did learn critical moment. Which means everybody has it now.
Okay, I'll check this out in a second. Alright, nothing.
Pretty much just that. Yeah,
Yeah.
clown on one side, you know, pétanque on the other.